Here I am at Lakeview up near Beachmere, which is north of Brisbane in Queensland. This is the dam that you camp around. You can also swim. There's lots of lily pads in front. It has swings for the kids, water slides, pontoons. This is the camping area. There's me up there on my site back from the water because it was cheaper. You can use there's my dog Jess. You can use their canoes free to paddle. Every campsite has a fire pit which you can use. This one's not a very good one. Yeah, but it's quite nice and peaceful. Weather's pretty good after all of our rain and storms we've had over the last few days. So it's nice. It's another video of Lakeview at Beachmere. This is a Hipcamp. You camp around the lake. At the moment there's only about 4 of us here, so it's quite peaceful. The sites are very large, spread out. There's a pontoon, a bit of a floating pontoon over there, and a water slide. This is my first total solo trip without my husband, who passed away 6 months ago due to brain cancer. Our dream was to travel full time around Australia, and we did that for 7 months before everything went pear-shaped. So this is something we did a lot together, and we built a camper van together so I could get out there and keep travelling for both of us. This trip is because in a couple of weeks it's our wedding anniversary, and we always used to go away for our wedding anniversary. This November will be our 40th wedding anniversary, so very significant. So I think I'm doing pretty good getting out here on my own, but I have to say it's very, very difficult. I miss them a lot. This is a play area for the kids. Pretty cool play area. Couple of slides. You could set your kids off to go play here and you'd lose them for the day. Beautiful surroundings. That's another property over that side. They have free kayaks and canoes that you can use. There's my dog Jess, enjoying getting out again. So yes, it's pet friendly. Sites, they have one powered site which is $45 as of November 2025. Most of the sites are $31 unpowered. I'm in a little site sort of just back a little bit off the water but still have view of the dam, and that's $16 a night as it's a smaller site. But a very nice spot. Looks like a bit of a camp kitchen. Might be a pool table underneath that cover. There's pool cues over there. It's got barbecue, some tables and chairs. Little deck with some tables and chairs. There's another little camp kitchen over there, all near the lake. This is another little camp kitchen. There's a fridge, table, chairs, a spa that hasn't been used for a very long time. And then you can just come out here, step down onto the steps and go for a swim. Jess is keen to go in the water, I think. A lovely little spot to sit in the afternoon and have afternoon teas and drinks, cheese and bickies, and have a dip. That's the other camp kitchen over that way. Here we are at the water slide and pontoon. There's also a table and chairs. You sit there and watch your kids slide down the slide. Be awesome fun. There's a pump for it over there, which I believe you have to bring your own fuel to get the pump going, but I'd heard that on another video. But you might want to check with your owners on that if you were keen to do that. And there's the pontoon. Swam out to that yesterday. The water's actually surprisingly warm there. It's November. And over the other side is the playground where we just were. So I think the kids would have an absolute ball here. Great for families. Plenty of room to come in some groups. Really lovely spot. Just going down for a swim. She loves the water, being a Labrador. It's a bit hot. And a little drink. Beats me why they shake when they're in the water still. There's a view from my site. Just over there is site 6. In front of me is site 5 with a caravan on it. But as you can see, I still get a pretty good view of the water. Just back a little bit, you can still have access to the water. There's a couple more sites going around and a couple sites going back. So this is pretty good. My site's just a bit smaller and back a little bit. It suits me fine. As I said, this is Lakeview at Beachmere. It's a Hipcamp. It's about an hour north of Brisbane. So that's it, wrapped up. Pretty good spot. I would recommend it and I would come back again.